Tyreek Hill reportedly has another child on the way. And it's his 5th this year. I think it said it was his 10th child.
His 10th?
I believe. I don't know. I was looking into it. And he's married. That blew my shit. That blew my shit so bad. Because I'm like, what you mean? This your 5th one this year. That
nigga not pulling out shit. And
it
his
can't
old
be
baby
this
mom was
year.
light skin. Hold on.
It cannot be the 5th one this year. So from what I read,
Say Cheese said over 12 children. Has over 12 children. That's Say Cheese.
They said he was on $1 million worth of game, and they said something like, yeah, you got like 10 kids and da da da. And he just put his head that he didn't really say it. He didn't deny it.
Yeah.
And it's
but
like,
that was on $1 million worth of game. That was 3 kids ago, probably.
I thought it was recent.
That was recent. That was recent. This dude. You got anything else to say before I go on?
Go ahead.
This dude is on a path of financial ruin.
How so?
Because if he gets hit with child support, in 2 or 3 out of those situations, it's going to be rough for him. He signed the highest contract as far as in a wide receiver ever. He got paid the most money for a wide receiver ever. He's the best receiver in the league. To me, he's like kind of by far. Dude fast as shit.
Okay.
They call him the cheetah. He nice. But the thing about it is, most of the time, you don't get hit with the baby mama drama until post-career. So after your career is over. When you high and mighty and you doing all type of, you know what I'm saying, living your life and doing all type of shit, and you in the league and you in the limelight, chances are they're not going to cause you too much trouble. When your ass retire, that's when, shit, man, this nigga not even him no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he not arguably the MVP of the league no more. He not the offensive player of the league no more. So
I seen one of the girls take a picture. Now, don't grind me up because I'm not really sure. Because sometimes y'all be looking the same. I'm saying with the same look and stuff. But the girl who was not his wife, if I'm not mistaken, she had a picture with the Hill jersey, and I'm like, you're not his wife?
Mm-hmm.
But she had the belly and she had the little small Hill jersey over top of it. And I'm like, bold.
Or he might got game like that.
I don't think he ain't got no game. He don't need no game.
You think he a country boy?
That's what he said.
And they just taking advantage of me?
No, he said like, oh, well, I'm from the South, It's like, I hate when people put certain stigmas on places where it's like, that's like a stigma of the South. People in the South have a lot of kids and stuff like that. But you're a jackass because you're not even having a lot of kids with your wife. You're married. And this is your wife's first kid. And you have other children on the way at the same time. You're a nut. You're a coon. You're a nut. You sound like a clown. And I don't know. That's just like, to me, because, okay, to quote him, he was like, I take care of all my kids and stuff like that. He's up there to me with Nick Cannon. Because people feeling like because he has money, or even him feeling like he has money, so you take care of your kids. It is more than just money and shit like that, because kids don't really have that concept really yet.
As far as the money?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot more that goes into it. Picking the kids up from school, dropping them off, helping with their homework, make sure they're eating right, bonding with them, watching movies with them. You know what I'm saying? Learning who they are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm going through it right now with Jordan, to where it's like I have to relearn who this little girl is. You know what I'm saying? She's not the little Tusha girl no more. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, man, she's not just watching cartoons anymore. She's watching, Descendants with teenagers and all type of stuff like that, gaining new interests and stuff like that. That's where parenting come into the factor, to where it's like, man, you got to be around for that shit. Most of the time, people with a high profession don't be around, period.
To begin with.
It don't matter who it is. I think once you get to like 150 a year, 200 a year, shit start to change. Unless you're an entrepreneur and you could have your kids around in the inner workings of your business. Most of the time, once you hit that 150, 200 a year, you start disappearing because you get in the bag. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that, I'm trying to see how I can phrase this question. Like, money matters.
Money definitely matters, but I feel like it doesn't matter as far as in, like you said, like learning your kids and stuff like that. And being around your kids, because just think, let's say for example, Jordan, she wanted to sit here and watch Descendants. Like, oh, it came out today, Dad. Da 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 da. Let's say he got fucking 12 kids, and they got certain interests, and they like, oh, I want to watch this with one of my parents, and it's only your mom around. And sometimes you might want your dad to do it, but oh no, he's over here. He doesn't live with me. He lives over here and there. It's like, it may not affect them immediately, but it's always a subconscious thought that like my dad is not around. Whatever parent it is, really.
Facts, because when Jordan go to school, they talk about the experiences what other kids got going on. Oh, such and such mom came up today. Can you come into my lunch?
Exactly.
Type shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's the Father's Day, and I mean not Father's Day, but what was it, Daddy, Child
like,
Day, or some shit
it was
like that.
Bring your dad for Muffins Day or some random shit.
Yeah.
But
some of that shit don't be mattering. White people don't be in their motherfucking kids' lives neither. Because when we went to that goddamn class party, I was the only dad in that bitch with a bunch of white students. I peeped the scene. I'm looking around. I'm like, damn, it's all moms in this joint with the cupcakes and the
maybe because the dads might be like at work or something.
On work?
You do work, but you was off that day. You was off that day, so that's why you came.
I took off to go to the.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
Just cause it's like she was hype about it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I be like, and listen, it ain't just niggas they ain't around. That's all I'm gonna say.
But just like what I'm saying, like with the money, like it takes, just having money isn't enough. Like you actually have to be present, because just like you said, it was like, you know how many times Jordan asked me to just come to her lunch? And I'm like, girl, I just dropped you off. Y'all be eating lunch 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
But that's what she wants, because other kids' parents is pulling up and stuff like that. Now imagine if I'm not around, whether I'm working or not. It's like, if I never really show up because I can't, like, let's say I live somewhere else, I do whatever, it's gonna be like, dang, my mom never come. Everybody else's mom be coming and sitting at lunch with them. Dang, her mom done came 3 times this week. Her mom come almost every day. My mom don't come at all. But let's say I'm cashing her out. Like, oh, here's some Robux. Here's this and that. But physically, I'm never really around. There's still gonna be in the back of your mind, it's like, I mean, she be giving money, but she'll never come to my trips. She'll never come to lunch with me. She'll never, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't go to the mall. We don't really hang out. It's like, she just kind of like, give me money. It's like, it's still a void. So that's why I'm like, when they do this, it's like, and then it'd be people defending it. Well, they got the money to do it and stuff like that. Y'all sound fucking crazy. Y'all really sound crazy. And y'all sound like y'all don't have no kids. And then some of y'all do be having kids. So now y'all sound like fucking idiots. Because it's like, can you be a bum or not? Or can you be a bum parent or no? It's like, y'all are giving excuses for being a absentee parent because you have money. That's just weird to me. It's like, that's not how that goes. I can understand if you're in the household and let's just say you work a lot, but you live in the house. I think that's a little bit of a different dynamic. But when you are not like present in the household because you're not with the mom, you're not with the dad, and not just that, but you have all these other kids just with this woman, with that woman, with this. now you just look crazy. Like, this just looks insane. It's like, okay, he don't hang out with me. He don't hang out with them. I mean, he only can live with one fucking family at a time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the hell?
He's like, I'm trying to spare my seed.
He looks nutty. He looks nutty. Like, and then it's like, I'm reading into it and it's like, this is his wife's first child.
Oh, that's crazy.
What? Like, with them together, I guess. I don't know if she has any more, but them together, she's just being pregnant. Imagine, like, you're just getting pregnant with your husband, but he has other children on the way, too, at the same time.
Right.
Are you? I said, child, I don't know if this is above my tax bracket or what, but I'm like, I personally don't care what tax bracket you're in. That's a lot to deal with. Just like, you're already pregnant, so you're already like on edge. And then now your nigga got a whole bunch of other girls pregnant too at the same time. It's like, so what? You supposed to be my husband. This is weird as fuck. Like, this is weird as fuck.
He's trying to figure out, he probably trying to figure out a game plan to get out of child support already. Cause the thing about it,
what?
He making millions in the NBA. Or not NBA, the NFL. He making millions in the NFL. But the twist about it is he go crazy on the stream too. He one of them YouTuber niggas too. On some Cam Newton type shit too. So I already know he about to get documents order to where it be like, I don't know how that shit go, but it's like, I don't make that much money.
I don't make that much. I'm a streamer.
I ain't making that much. All that money get reinvested. That shit is in trust funds and all type of shit like that. I ain't got no money. That's how I feel like you gotta carry it. If not, all this $1 million contracts and shit like that, that shit ain't about to be worth it. You about to hand that shit over to people you don't even know. Even though they're your kids, you probably ain't gonna know them.
But he's saying that I be with my kids. I take care of my kids and stuff.
You can say whatever you want. It's impossible.
That's what I be saying.
Only 24 hours a day.
24 hours a day and you got 12 kids, they only get 2 hours apiece and you can't sleep.
It's only 24 hours a day in a day and you're a professional athlete. I'm not talking to the average Joe. I'm not talking to the person that got a job and can actually make time for your kids. You have allocated time to being a professional, to be at that level, to be as good as you are, the best wide receiver in the league, to be as good as you are. That takes a certain amount of time and dedication that's allocated to that. There is no way that you could possibly allocate
that
all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ain't no way.
So I'm like, you just making broken homes and think that it's cool, really. That's what I'll be thinking. I think that about him, Nick Cannon, everybody that just run around and just do that type of shit is like, it's one thing to like, I mean, I guess it is accidental for him, but it's like, I be thinking.
Is it really though? Once you get to like, let's just say, once you get a child 8, at this point in time, it's not accidental. You just experiment. It ain't like damn, I pulled out too late. For the 9th time, for the 10th time, for the 11th time, for the 12th time. Nah.
Yikes.
It's intentional. Maybe he's not the one being preyed on. As far as in like women because he got money, maybe he's the one preying on women.
I mean, there do be stories like that.
That shit be happening.
It be happening. You know, I watch a lot of SVU where it be like,
you be thinking the girls be preying on him because he got money, but it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, I seen a story about that where it was like this guy was going around and he just basically, I think it was like a story where a doctor was doing it, where he was like, they were doing artificial insemination and he was inseminating with his own sperm. I'm like, what? So every time
the doctor shit, you said, yeah. I remember that. And he had like hundreds of kids or some shit like that. Yeah, I remember that.
And they just like, it's like, why would you do that? And it's like, they think they're getting random shit, but it's like, he's doing that. And it's just like, imagine if they're not doctors, but now they're just like, you know what? All these girls like me. Like, I'm going to see how many kids I can have. Like, it sounds twisted, But niggas be twisted like that.
It sound twisted until you realize he wasn't that nigga when he was younger.
He only that nigga because he play a sport now.
Yeah. Now it's like, I'm gonna knock all y'all bitches up.
He's like, oh, now y'all want me.
Now y'all want me?
Hey, yo. You out of order.
Complex drops the hip hop media power rankings. Bam, bam, bam.